What up, YouTube? It's your boy Darius. I want to thank you guys for watching. You guys could be anywhere else in the world, but you're hearing me. I really appreciate that. Make sure you subscribe to the boy, leave a like. If you guys have any recommendation, leave in the comment section. I'll get to it as soon as possible. What I'm about to do right now, about react to Kobe Bryant's life advice will change your future. Must watch by Motivation. What the name of this group? Motivation Madness. All right, come on, pop up. All right, you know what I'm saying? This was posted on the day Kobe Bryant died. You know, may he continue to rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? His birthday is close by. He was supposed to be 44 years old, y'all. So he was born 10 years after your boy. No, 10 years before your boy, actually. Because I'm 34. He's done 44. So, you know, Kobe Bryant, he is still missed to this day. You know what I'm saying? Kobe Bryant is like one of my all-time favorite players. You know what I'm saying? Not just because, you know, like his ability to win, you know, like ability to attack, you know what I'm saying? But you know, also, you know, his mindset, you know, like, you know what I'm saying, you know, like don't make any excuse, you know, like, you know what I'm saying, you know, like if you want something, just go out and get it, you know, like saying, no, and nobody gonna hand you anything, just go out and get it. You get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Me and my buddy Sam, we were having a discussion of what his Myers-Briggs was. Because we both agree that Michael Jordan, ISTP. You know what I'm saying? My buddy Sam is an ENTP. I am an INFJ. So I think Kobe Bryant is more of an INTJ. You know, because there's a difference between Kobe and Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Kobe, like Michael Jordan, he's more like he's more psychotic. You know, really. You know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? He the person who just, you know, had to go out and get it. You know what I'm saying? He want to win at any cost. While Kobe, you know, like he's more psychological. You know what I'm saying? He'll get into it. He wants to win just as much as Michael Jordan. But it's just the way he does things, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And of course, both guys were not liked by their teammates. But, you know, like more people respect Kobe in a way than they respect Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, Michael Jordan's still like the best player of all time. He's still the GOAT, in my opinion. But it's like with Kobe, you know, like it's like more of a universal thing. Like you know, like nobody really had anything negative to say about him. Where Michael Jordan, they have a whole bunch of niggas saying things to say about him. You get what I'm saying? But enough of you blah, blah, blah. Let's check this video out. Oh, it's already up? Gotta check it out.
17 years old, and the hunger, the motivation, and the desire.
If I would tell my 17-year-old self, I would tell him, you know, start YouTube right away. And don't ever give up. You know what I'm saying? Continue to do so. And also, go for your dream.
The best possible basketball player I could be.
And he was.
Pick in the 1996 NBA Draft, the Charlotte Hornets select Kobe Bryant from Lower Merion High School in Pennsylvania.
Can you imagine if Kobe would have stayed with the Hornets instead of being traded to the Lakers? You know what I'm saying? I think Kobe would have been the best Hornets player of all. It probably would have helped a Hornet win at least one ring. I think Kobe would have that mentality to win at least one ring if he would never played for the Lakers.
I had a purpose. I wanted to be one of the best basketball players to ever play.
And he was. You can't deny that.
That was outside of that lane, I didn't have time for. I made that deal with myself at 13 years old.
Nice.
So everything I saw, whether it was TV shows, whether it was books I read, people I talked to, everything was done to try to learn how to become a better basketball player. Everything.
And you know what? Kobe reminds me a lot of my dad, because my dad is also an INTJ. He's had a lot of wisdom for days, you know, like he liked to pass it down to the younger kid. I think that what set Kobe apart from Michael Jordan. Is that he had a lot of wisdom. He wanted to pass it down toward the younger generation, while Michael Jordan just kicked back and smoking cigars like, I don't really give a damn. Like, Michael Jordan more like my older brother Marcus, you know what I'm saying? He did more like the guy who just kick back and just relax. While my dad had just had wisdom for days, and he loved to pass it down onto anyone. He would pass it down to a homeless person on the street. Did that make sense?
Okay, and so when you have that point of view, then literally the world becomes your library.
You're right.
To help you to become better at your craft. So at 13 years old, I had a kill list.
Nice.
And so, you know, they used to do these rankings. It was Street and Smith basketball rankings, and I was nowhere to be found because I was like 6'4", scrawny, like 160 pounds, soaking wet. So I was like 57 on the list.
Damn.
And so I will look at 56, 55, all the way up to number 1, who these players are, what club teams they played for. So when we go on an AAU travel circuit, I got to hunt them down, right? And so that became my mission in high school, is to check off every other person, all those 56 other names, hunt them down and knock them down. You know, you got to look at the reality of the situation. You know, like for me,
that's a mindset you got to have. You know what I'm saying? You know, say you look at the list, you see yourself bottom on the list or whatever. Like your mindset has to be, your mindset cannot be, I'm comfortable with the way I am. No, I know. Like if you really want to be at the top, you have to do whatever you can to be on the top. You have to challenge other people. This is gonna be a long video. I know it's gonna be a long video.
Like, it's not about you, man. Like, okay, you feel embarrassed. You're not that important. Like, get over yourself.
That's where you go.
Get over yourself, right? Like, you're worried about how people may perceive you, and like you're
fuck what
walking
other people
around and
think.
it's embarrassing because you shot.
And I'm sorry, I try not to curse. I want my mom to watch this video. My mom did not like Kobe at all, for different reasons. I'm not gonna get into that. But yeah, he right. You should not worry about what other people think of you. You should worry about your goals. You know what I'm saying? At that saying that song, "Where's Sunscreen?" You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you're only racing with yourself. You get what I'm saying? You're not like, let's say you're running in a marathon. You see people in front of you. You may see 100 people in front of you. You may see 100 people behind you. At the end of the day, I'm saying the race is only yourself. You're not doing it to win. You're doing it for yourself. Does that make sense, everyone?
5 air balls. Get over yourself, right? And then after that, it's okay. Well, why did those air balls happen? Got it. High school, year before, we played 35 games, max, right? Week in between, spaced out, plenty of time to rest. In the NBA, it's back to back to back to back.
That's true. 82 games.
I didn't have the legs. So you look at the shot. Every shot was online. Every shot was online, but every shot was short. Right? I got to get stronger. I got to train differently. The weight training program that I'm doing, I got to tailor it for an 82-game season, so that when the playoffs come around,
and that's another thing I like about Kobe, his mindset. You know what I'm saying? Like he wasn't blessed like Kobe Bryant, not Kobe Bryant, LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't like best with athleticism, who we can just go in and just explode. You get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He didn't go in and just explode and automatically be a great player. You know what I'm saying? Kobe had to learn how to be great. You get what I'm saying? He had to learn to have that mindset. You know what I'm saying? And that really the makes difference, you know what I'm saying? Kobe actually had that mindset to be great. He had that mindset to be better. While LeBron James, even though he was freakishly athletic, he didn't really have that mindset to be great. You get what I'm saying? He didn't have that winning mentality. That's why I know a lot of people disagree on me on this. That's why I put Kobe over LeBron. In my opinion. I think at the end of the day, LeBron will probably have a better career or greater career than Kobe. But he asked me who the better player was, Kobe Bryant. I picked Kobe Bryant 9 times out of 10 over LeBron James. That's in my opinion.
Are stronger and that ball gets there. So I look at it with rationale. Say, okay, well, the reason why I shot air balls is because my legs aren't there. I got, well, next year they'll be there. That was it.
Done.
There we go.
So many guys tell stories about your work ethic.
Yeah.
What was really your work ethic?
Yeah,
like,
one of the best work ethic of all time. And that's another issue. I'm sorry for pausing so much, y'all. Another issue is, not many of us are quite disciplined, myself included. Myself included. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of things I want to do. I want to lose this belly weight right here. You know what I'm saying? I want to finish doing my writing. I want I wanted to stick with doing YouTube. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you just don't have the discipline. Sometimes when you get home from work, you just want to lay down and just sleep. But no, you gotta have that. You gotta have that discipline, that mindset. Like to say, you know what? I may be tired. Maybe let's take a quick nap after we wake up. Run around the block. You know what I'm saying? I may not live in the best neighborhood, but forget what anyone did. Just run around the block. And then just go. And then and then on certain days to do YouTube. On certain days just write. You know what I'm saying? You may be write during your lunch hour, but you always have to find the time There are 24 hours in a day. You have to find the time to do something. You can't just waste all your life and just play video games. You get what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, I love video games as much as the next guy. You know what I'm saying? But you can't just waste your life on that.
Well, I mean, every day. I mean, since 20 years, it was an everyday process and trying to figure out strengths and weaknesses. For example, jumping ability. Now, my vertical was a 40, wasn't a 46 or a 45. My hands are big, but they're not massive. Right? So you got to figure out ways to strengthen them so your hands are strong enough to be able to palm a ball and do the things that you need to do. Quickness, I was quick, but not insanely quick. I was fast, but not ridiculously fast. Right? So I had to rely on skill a lot more. I had to rely on angles a lot more. I had to study the game a lot more. And but I enjoyed it though. So like from the time I can remember when I started watching the game, I studied the game, and it just never changed.
Technical question here. Let's see how you can answer this. Who would Shaq be if he had your work ethic?
He'll be like the best center of all time.
If Shaq had your work ethic,
He'd be the greatest of all time.
Yeah,
for sure.
by a mile. I agree with
He'd
that.
be the first to tell you that, for sure. I mean, this guy was a force like I have never seen.
You know what I'm saying? I think the big thing about Shaquille O'Neal, and Shaquille O'Neal was my all-time favorite center. I don't think he was the best center of all time. You had Wilt Chamberlain, you have Hakeem Olajuwon, you have Kareem. And of course, like Bill Russell. Even though I think Shaq was a better player than Bill Russell, I think Bill Russell was a greater player. That's the difference between better and greater, if that makes sense. But like I say, Shaq during the late 90s and early 2000s was the man. He was the monster, yo. Like, you know what I'm saying? He finally, he trained with Hakeem and everything. He learned how to do, the dream shake. You know what I'm saying? He was able to do the postmaster and everything for, Patrick Ewing. He was a monster. So just imagine if he had that work ethic. I think he would be better than Kareem, in my opinion. Probably not as much better than Wilt Chamberlain, but because Wilt Chamberlain was just another level.
Be tall. They don't want to be big. And this dude he did not care. He was mean. He was nasty.
He was.
He was competitive.
I heard that he drew his feces onto a rookie. That's just nasty.
He was vindictive. I mean, he was. Yeah, I wish he was in the gym. I would have had fucking 12 rings.
Ooh.
What is the conversational life like with your wife and kids to say, listen, this is what I'm doing? How did that conversation go?
Well, with the kids, it's different. So, the communication with our children is that Pops is working hard. This is the level of attention to detail you need to have.
Rest in peace, Gigi, man. You're I think you're supposed to be 16 this year. Wow, man. Your life was taken from you unfairly. You didn't just none of you guys deserve it. Kobe didn't deserve it. Gigi didn't deserve it, and the rest of the passengers did not deserve it, man. Man, because I'm sure everyone else would wish they could turn back a 10 a time and just say, you know what, helicopter, you guys could wait for an hour or so. Yeah, you guys would be late for the event, but whether you guys be late than to rush. You get what I'm saying? And that's not. I guarantee you, not only me. I'm pretty sure it'll be. There are so many fans, especially the family members. You know what I'm saying? Especially Vanessa. But damn, man.
Everything you do, so it's setting the example. Same thing with my wife. My wife's a stay-at-home wife. It's the hardest job, man. Right? So she works really hard at that. I mean, it's and so her attention to detail with that as well are examples for our children. And then for my wife, it's, she's as competitive as I am.
Really?
She's just like, listen, man, if you're going to be out here training 8 hours a day, if you're going to spend 9 months out of the year away from your family, you better fucking win the championship. That's a balancing act. That's the thing that's important is understanding.
I want a wife like that. You better wear something.
Because for Natalia and Gianna when they were babies, especially Natalia because they're doing prime years. Latalia.
That's how I did Latalia. That's a weird way to pronounce. But hey, that's the way they're pronouncing it. I think most people would pronounce it Natalia. Yeah.
And I go to practice and I train and I play the game and I come home and I'd be sore and I'd be tired. And she wants to go swimming. She wants me to take her to the park. She wants to just jump on my back or whatever the case may be. You can't say, I'm too tired, I'm going to lay down. It's not fair. She don't know what the hell's going on, right? And if this was a game,
you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right about that. You know what I'm saying? Me, I don't have any kids, so I can say I'm too tired. I can lay down. You know what I'm saying? But if you're a parent, you cannot be like, even though you're tired, you're beat up and everything, you still have to be active toward your kids. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I'll be the best father in the world. I'll just be honest. I'll just be honest. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like being a parent is the hardest job in the world, and I don't think I have the patience for that. And that's okay. Not everyone is meant to be a parent.
Get up and play. I play games with the flu. I play games with 102-degree fever, man.
That's true.
You can't do that.
Michael Jordan. So did Michael Jordan.
Be on, man.
Is there a story where it's like, no one knows about, where you went and played a game and it was so insane for whatever reasons?
No sleep.
You played a game with zero sleep.
Zero sleep. Zero sleep. It's like,
I do need sleep, though.
Natalia had a certain, health situation or what have you, and you're staying up all night, and then you got to go out and perform because fans don't know.
Yeah, you're right.
Teammates don't know, nor do they care, nor should they.
You're right. You know what I'm saying? The fans, they're out there like to watch you play, and that's a sad reality. You know what I'm saying? But if you're a performer, you know what I'm saying? Let's say you're a musician, you're out here touring. You know what I'm saying? There's something going on in your personal life. Like what I'm saying, your grandma is sick, or your brother or your cousin go to jail, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Fans, they don't care about that. Fans want you to perform like their favorite songs and everything. You know what I'm saying? It messed up because you're just as human as everyone else. You have feelings and everything, but at the end of the day, you just gotta go out and do your job.
You gotta perform, right? And so you just gotta go to work, man. So, you got a lot of people paying their hard-earned money to come watch you perform.
You're right. And in this day and age, we can't even afford to buy a freaking ticket. I know I can't. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, a lot of people pay their hard-earned money. They don't want to hear no BS excuse. That's a problem with players nowadays. Like people like Kyrie Irving, freaking Ben Simmons. You know what I'm saying? And all the other players. I want to say Kawhi, but Kawhi is legitimately hurt. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? People want to make excuses on, I can't play because of this or that. It's like, we don't give a damn. We play. You know what I'm saying? We've been a hard-earned money just to watch you play and watch you perform to the best of your ability. If you're making freaking $30 million a year, get your ass out there and freaking play. But I digress, y'all.
Perform. It's your job to be in shape. It's your job to be enough to perform at that level every single night. And as a competitor, I'm not ducking shit.
Nice.
It's not, oh my God, my back hurts, I'm sore. We got to play Vince Carter and Toronto Raptors tonight. We actually had this happen. We had a game against Toronto in 2000, and Vince was tearing the league up.
Yeah, he was. Vince Carter was the man. Vincenity.
Jacked. Like the perception of that, what? Kobe's missing the game against Toronto. Vince Carter, because my back was really spasming.
See that put Kobe Bryant set Kobe Bryant apart from people like Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons says, "Oh, my back hurt. My back is hurt. My back is sore." You know what I'm saying? Larry Bird played with a bad back for how many years? 5, 6, 7 years. You know what I'm saying? He won 3 championships with a bad freaking back. You know what I'm saying? But come on, we all know it's not really a bad back for Ben Simmons. It's more of his mentality. See, Ben Simmons does not have Kobe Bryant mental. If Ben Simmons had Kobe Bryant mental mentality, the Black Mamba mentality, Ben Simmons could easily be the best player right now. Only Ben Simmons had to because Ben Simmons was a great defender. He's an excellent playmaker, and he's a credible passer. All of that is true. Only Ben Simmons had to do was develop a freaking jump shot. Or if not a jump shot, at least work on your damn free throws. But instead, you want to score 5 points in game 7. You want to do a pass, an easy when you could have an easy layup. And then when the coach call you out on it, you want to get traded. Ben Simmons, if you ever watched this, you're soft. You're ultra charming. Yeah, I mean, Kobe Bryant challenged you to develop a jump shot. All you have to do is develop a freaking jump shot. You're making $30 million a year. Let me calm down, y'all. I don't want to get angsty.
But people will be like, what? Oh, he's ducking Vince. Excuse me?
Yeah, exactly.
No,
Kobe Bryant
so
would not be knocked
in a
out.
layup line, like, okay, there's a lot of days where you can rest and recover.
You're right.
Today ain't one of them. Your back can bother you any other day. That shit ain't bothering me today. We're gonna have to see me today. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
You're playing against the Golden State Warriors.
And it was Steph Curry or not?
The score is 107, 109. You guys are close to getting into the playoffs. You know exactly what happens in the game. You go up, you're about to take your shot, and then all of a sudden, boom.
Yeah.
Oh, 2013, right. Yeah.
He went and hit the free throws, and then you walked off the stage.
Yeah.
Damn, man. I did that when Kobe Bryant career truly ended right there.
I use this. I tell this example, and I think this is the best way to explain it. You have a hamstring injury, pull your hamstring really, really badly. You can barely walk, right? Let alone play anything. Soccer, basketball, volleyball, whatever it is. Can't do anything. Doctor tells you go home, sit up on the couch, rest your hammy, right? Stay off of it. Don't get up. No sudden movements. You're at home. All of a sudden, a fire breaks out in the home.
Ooh.
Right? Your kids are upstairs.
Woo!
Wife is wherever she may be. Shit's going down. Right?
Holy damn.
I'm willing to bet that you're going to forget about your hamstring. You're going to sprint upstairs. You're going to grab your kids. Make sure your wife's good. You're getting out of that house.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, you're right.
Be damned. You're not going to feel your hamstring. Right? And the reason is because the lives of your family are more important than the injury of your hamstring.
You're right.
And so when the game is more important than the injury itself, you don't feel that damn injury.
You're right.
At that time, if I went in the trainer's room, my kids are in there, and they're looking at you and stuff, and I'm looking at them, and I'm like,
I know Chloe still want to be.
All right, it'll be fine. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. It'll be all right. As a parent, you gotta set the example. You gotta set the example. This is another obstacle. This obstacle cannot define me. It's not going to cripple me. It's not going to be responsible for me stepping away for the game that I love. I'm going to step away on my own terms. And that's when the decision was made that, you know what? I'm doing it. I'm doing it. As parents, you got to lead by example. If you want your kids
my mom just texted me just now, too.
Whatever it is they want to accomplish in life, you have to show them. You can't. You got to show them. And that's what I tried to do.
Excellent video, man. Kobe Bryant, one of my all-time favorite players. He should still be alive to this day. But man, what I'm saying, that was actually, you guys can actually take a lot of this video. You know what I'm saying? It's just process of what Kobe was saying. With that being said, thank you guys for watching. What you guys think of this video? Let me know, comment down below, and subscribe to your boy. Check out my preview video down here. Peace, love, and rock.